You keep thinking you're broke, but you're standing inside a life built by every dollar you thought was gone. It didn't disappear, it transformed. This is the money holy shift that we need. Hello beautiful beings, welcome into my channel. If you are new here, my name is Abby and I am doing a 30-day challenge that I am calling the Holy Shift, where I am shifting my entire freaking life. And one of those things that I'm shifting is my relationship with money. Part of this challenge that I'm doing is showing up as her, showing up as my higher self and embodying her, because we are not separate. I am already her. The only thing that separates us is the beliefs and the thoughts and the actions that I'm doing. So when I close that gap and I just start to be her, then I am. My mindset around money has never been very good. I've always thought that money is really hard to come by. You have to work really hard to earn. Money doesn't grow on trees. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. And these old belief systems are not serving me. I do not want them anymore. When I am trying to do this holy shifting in my life, I can't think in the same way that I thought. I used to think that I was so bad with money. I would spend the money and then I would feel guilty about spending the money, about not having the money anymore. But what if the money was never really gone? What if it just changed form? And this is something that I've heard in so many different ways, but it didn't click until it clicked. So the reframe that we're going to be doing going forward is spending money equals transforming money into a new form. It is never gone. And some real life examples that I can give where this actually just clicked with me is I bought a big tub, like a Costco sized tub of coconut oil the other day because I oil pull, I use it for deodorant, I use it for skincare, I use it in my hair, I use it in my cooking, I use it for so many things. And this tub was $15. Now, I was able to buy that with my own money, which is something that I haven't really been able to do for the last 4 years. And that made me feel so expansive. I felt so proud of myself that I bought this tub of coconut oil. And the shift that happened in my brain when I bought this is, number one, I was joyous to buy it because I love coconut oil in everything, for everything. And number two, I was seeing that money not as gone. I didn't give $15 away and now I don't have it. I have it in something that I am going to be using for everything. So that money never went anywhere. It just moved into a different energetic expression of it. That really got me to thinking, like, okay, so all the money I've ever spent in my life didn't actually go anywhere. It didn't disappear. It's not like I am broke. That money has gone into different things. But that got me a little bit confused when I was thinking about something that I view that I wasted my money on, and that would be breast implants. So I got breast implants, I think, in 2016, and then I got a breast explant when I was in 2019. So I had them for 3 years, and that was, to me, a big waste of money. I actually went into ChatGPT and I said, okay, if this is true, if when you spend money, it doesn't disappear, it just changes form, and I'm never without that money, it's always with me, how is that applicable in this circumstance with my breast implants? Because I don't have them anymore. It would be different if I had the $10,000 I spent on getting them in my chest, but I just spent another $10,000 getting them out, and now I don't even have that physical thing that I spent the money on. So where did that money go? And this blew my mind. This is how we are changing our neural pathways, is by remembering that no matter what we spent that money on, it is still with us. So we are still and always will be abundant. That flow of money is never stopped. It's just moving and transforming. And when you spend, it comes right back. It's a continuous loop. You're in a flow, in a current of currency. It just keeps coming and going and coming and going and coming and going, and you never have to worry. So with my breast implants, where did that money go? It went into wisdom. It went into learning how to listen to my body, how to connect to my intuition. That situation deepened my intuition so much. It brought me back into alignment. It was like a complete and total timeline shift, because I went from believing that I needed them to be chosen, to be beautiful, to be balanced, to be feminine, to be loved, to knowing that the person that I broke down to become to get them, I could no longer be. So through that experience, I grew into the woman that I am now, which honestly is worth way more than $20,000 that I spent on my chest. It's so beautiful to just have that reframe that I didn't waste any money, that money lives in me through my experience, through all the things I learned through that. I got the breast implants, I got sick, I started learning about health, I started learning about natural health, I started learning about natural medicine, I went to a naturopath, and that led me to holistic nutrition, and all of these things led me to where I am, and that is invaluable. So of course I have unlimited abundance when all of these things are giving me unlimited knowledge and wisdom and connection back to myself, back to my inner wisdom. I would not change that for the world. And when you look at it in that way, the dollar amount is like insignificant. The woman that I am is worth far more than $20,000. She's worth far more than any money I've ever spent. So in that thought pattern, in that new pathway that we are forming, I am so abundant that there is no amount of money that can match it. Like, I'm so abundant that the amount of zeros in my bank account doesn't even come close. I'm so abundant that I will never run out of abundance in any form. Dollars, wisdom, intuition, beauty, self-care, self-love, it all flows in the same funnel into me. And when I spend physical dollars, it just transforms into something else that funnels right back into me. So I never wasted my money. I transmuted it. And this is the holy shift, you guys. When you can actually make that reframe, when you actually physically, deeply, spiritually, emotionally understand that transformation, that transmutation of that paper money, plastic money, into something else that is never gone, that's amazing. And food was one of those things that I knew and I kind of understood. Okay, I spent a lot of money on food. I love food. I spent, $100 on groceries, and now the $100 is gone. But no, it's in your fridge. And then when it's in your fridge and you make it into a meal and you eat that meal, it turns into energy in your body. And yes, at some point that leaves us, exits our body. But the energy and the nutrition lives inside of our cells. So it's never gone. It's literally within us. It's so beautiful when you think of it that way. So I hope this video helped you to shift your thinking that you are not bad with money. The only thing that you are bad with money is your mindset, is your view of it, of being in debt, of being at a loss, of never having any. You can shift that thinking into this new way of being. This, my friends, is your embodiment era. This is the holy shift.